Wait for a couple people to get in here. Didn't really say I was going live, but figured I'd try. Got the live scope set up. Got the 27-incher. Battery, my camera. Shelf with all my stuff on it. Got my diesel heater out there, kicking. 65 degrees in here right now, which is really nice. Hey, who do we got? How do I see the people? Can't see the chat. Why can't I see the chat? Nope, I don't want that. Hi, Kathy. It's out here at Fairhaven doing some ice fishing. Only seen a couple of them come through though, but we're at about 8 or 7 feet of water, I think. 7 feet. I know it says 23 right there, but it keeps jumping back and forth. But we are in 7 feet. There it is, 7 feet. But, yep. We're out here jigging. Fairhaven, trying to get on some perch. Got some of the other guys out there as well, too. Flip you around. Hey, guys. So I can see one of the chats down there. But can't see everybody that's coming in and coming out. Wonder why. Only done this a few times for the lives, but I do see the comments down there though. Just need to figure out how to do that. Yeah. Getting in on some perch. Hi, Whitney. Put yourself in the comments so I can see who's actually in here, because I see that there's 5 people in here, but I can't see who. I see the live chat though. You gotta figure out how to use it. Yep, I see you, Whitney. Yep. Hopefully you guys are doing good today. I gotta figure out how to see the people that are in here. Just shows me 5. I don't know. Guess we can figure that out. I might be just hitting the wrong buttons. I see top fans. Kathy and Whitney are top fans. Thank you very much. You guys having a good day so far? It's kind of a slow bite right now, so I figured I'd kind of go live and see what's going on with you guys. Is that Viane or Vane? H-A-H. Darlene. Hi, Darlene. Darlene Grogan. It said I see the chats, but I can't tell who's in here, who comes and goes. That's weird. Last time I did this, I was actually able to see everybody coming and going. Just shows me there's 5 people up there. What's this? Lenses. Nope, not that one. Question and answers and poll. What's that? Oh, that's what that did. What are the rest of these things? The lighting? Oh, okay. Is that better? Can you see me better? Switch this around. Trying to call in some perch. Got a rattler on there. Some spikes. I said saw a few of them come in, but I'm trying to call them in here. So I got a little rattler on here right now. And then I got another one with a spike that's right behind it. I don't know if you can, there you go. And then there's a little eye that's right there with a minnow on it. It's on the back of my screen there. I haven't really seen anything on the live scope either. It's kind of coming and going, but saw a few little ones come in. That's about it. But yeah. So spark up a conversation down there. What are you guys up to today? some of these downtimes right now. Get kind of bored out here sometimes when there's no fish coming around. Usually wait about a half hour or 45 minutes and then another school will come in. As I said, I've been trying to call them in. This rattler. But that's what I've been doing all morning. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I think you can hear me. Can you hear me? Make sure you hit that like up there. That's weird. I'll have to figure that part out. Like I said, we're out here at Fairhaven, out on Lake St. Clair. I think that's a little bright. There we go. We're out on Lake St. Clair, out at Fairhaven. It's kind of the northwest corner of Lake St. Clair. Just doing some perch fishing. Got a couple other guys with me. They're in their other shanties behind me. But it's a beautiful day out today. I think it's only like 20 some degrees out there, somewhere around there. But I'm good right now. I got my diesel heater going on right there, keeping it at 65 degrees inside of here. 65 degree temperatures inside my shanty. This is my setup. This is what we're doing. Got my chair. Got some food down there. See the other guys there over there. That right there is Jason. That is Chris. And that is Kevin. We're all out here now. Actually, Chris is outside of his shanty. I don't know what he's going on or what he's got going. He put a couple tip-ups out there somewhere. He might be chasing after some flags. Well, we got Jason right there as well too. I got my snowmobile right there. That over there is actually the point where they do all the races for Fairhaven. It's right at the DNR launch. That's the Fairhaven DNR launch, which is kind of over in that direction. That's where I launched at. These guys, they launched right back over there somewhere. Came off of a canal. Came out here, so I came out the other way. But see what's going on out here. Look at that. Beautiful day. It's not windy. Oh, it looks like we got another guy over there. Got a shanty just like my other one. I got one just like that. But I brought my smaller one today. Didn't really need the big one. Didn't really need the big one. I want the big one to come into my screen right here, though. Throw some comments down there. You guys digging my setup? Make sure you hit that like up there, right there. Cool if we can actually get a couple fish to come onto the screen here. Been trying to call them in for probably about a good 20 minutes or so, but had a few of them come in. They were kind of small. One come darting up and checking out this one I'm jigging right now. And they were kind of going after the little one that's right behind it right there. You can kind of see it. You can see it when I move it there. But yeah, he came in on that one, but it was kind of small. How do I find out who is in here? If I do something wrong, I'm sorry. If I hit the arrow, I think that's going to stop the live. Let's see. No. Yep, that's going to stop it. Don't want to do that. Chat filter, automatic chat translation. I don't need to translate. That's weird. Before I was able to see exactly who was in here, who comes in and who leaves. But I can't. I've been thumping this thing on the ground, trying to draw them in, create a commotion. I had a couple of them that came in when I did that. They were like, "Oh, what's that over there?" Trying to stir it up a little bit. Sometimes when you thump it on the ground, kind of create that little cloud and jump it up, they think that there's, you know, some feeding fish over here, and they'll come investigate it and check it out. So weird. Why can't I figure that out? All messages. No. It's kind of slow. I mean, right now it's. I mean, obviously I'm going live right now because it's kind of slow, but I saw a few of them come in. They were kind of small though, but I've been just kind of thumping this. I'm gonna get rid of this thing down here. There we go. But been thumping this on the ground and trying to call them in. It worked a couple times, and I had a couple of them coming in. And then they were going after my other one that's in the back right here. You can kind of see it moving around there. But I got a spike on that. I had a couple of them racing in there when I was thumping this. But it's been a little slow right now, so I figured I'd just go on live right now. What are you up to, brother? You went Friday completely dead out there on Friday. Where did you go on Friday? Out at Metro? Did you go out to Metro? I think I saw your video out there on Metro. I think you were at Day Sale. Yeah, Day Sale. Walked out about a mile towards 9 Mile Tower direction. Yeah, we've been doing really good out there. Probably about maybe close to 2 miles out. A little bit further, some of the guys were getting on some walleye out there. Um, I think last year when you were out there, um, when I was in the same shanty last year, that same spot that we were at. If you had a machine, I'd go further. Yeah, I mean that's what's nice about having my machine. So you know, I'm with a few other people as well. Um, they're actually I got 4 other guys with me. They're over here. Got that one. That's Jason. That's Chris, and I believe that's Kevin. Chris is actually walking over there right now, but they launched over in that area, and I launched from the Fairhaven DNR because I have the snowmobile. But got the machine going on right there. It's a nice little ride over here this morning. Got the diesel heater going. You think you saw Jason the other day? I recognize the gear. Yeah, he's got it's like a white camo. He just got that shanty not even a week ago. And then Chris's is an old what is that, a Freybill or Chaparral or something like that, or Freybill. And then he got that one there. Looks like he's going on some tip ups over there. I think he's setting a tip up right now. I don't think he's got anything on it. Yeah, he's setting a tip up. But That wasn't him. Yeah. I'm sure a lot of people have that same shanty set up. There's a lot of them out there. I'm sure you've seen my hotel that I have. I just brought the smaller one today. Didn't feel like bringing all that stuff out here. I got the live scope going. My TV. Probably should start watching some movies or something. Yeah, with the green giant. That's funny. Yeah, not too many people have the green shanty like I do. They're usually blue, red, gray. Got my little shelf set up right now. This thing's awesome. Got my cameras on there. And my diesel heater thermostat. It's a thermostat for the diesel heater. It's literally 69 degrees inside of my shanty right now. Actually, it just turned to 70. I got to turn this thing down. But yeah, goes right up onto the bars right here. This one I actually got from a different guy. Arc Lab actually sells them as well too, but they're more expensive, and it costs just as much to ship it because they're from Canada. But it costs just as much to ship it here as it does for the actual table. But this guy's in the United States, and I'll try to show you the. I think it's called R Holds. Yeah, R8 R Holds Outdoors. But he makes them. It's got the little rod holders and all your stuff for it. Got my scoop hanging off of there. Camera clips, all that stuff. But it's R Holds Outdoors. So it was like $40, I think, somewhere around there. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So you're obviously not out today. What am I doing wrong? Am I not calling him in? You're fishy, fishy, fishy. Eskimo rod bag. I love it. The short one. Oh, yeah. I want to get the longer one because I actually put my dead stick rod up inside of there and ended up breaking the tip on it because it was a little too long and it was kind of curling up at the end. And I think I might have hit something on it. I'm not sure. But it broke like, I don't know, about a quarter of an inch. So I just shortened it. I know it's kind of hard to see, but see how close those eyelets are right there. But I just shortened it, stuck it back on there, and it seems to be doing fine. But apparently they don't make those rods anymore, or he couldn't get them, so I couldn't get a replacement. So I just kind of doctored it up a little bit. But I do want to get the longer one. It's actually got more storage space up inside of here, which I like. But the only thing is it's a lot more expensive. I mean, I think they said they wanted like $180 for that bag. It's ridiculous. But I don't know. Fishing is expensive. I was so torn on which one to get. Wish I had gotten the bigger one sometimes, but the shorter one is great. Yeah, absolutely. I don't like the harder cases. I mean, some of them you can only fit a couple of them in there, but um, I mean, both these sizes you can only fit 4 rods in there. Um, I actually have 3 on one side and 2 on the other, I think is what I've got. So there's 2 more that are. Oh, actually got one. Oh, you little dink. Little dink. Don't go for that. Go for this. Go for this. There you go. Finally, a little bit of action. Micro perch. Yeah, I know. Oh, I got another one coming in. A little tiny one, too. Yeah, that's all we've been seeing out here is little dinks. He's right there. Another one cruising in next to him. Is he going to go for it? I got a spike on there. But I put something pretty small over there. See if he goes after it. Mess around and keep the little ones around as long as possible to hopefully get on the big ones. Yeah. These little ones, I mean, they can be kind of aggressive as well too, but a lot of times they just come in and stare at it. In 34 minutes on my live, and this is actually the first time fish actually came in on the screen. Just staring at it. The other one's right behind that green thing. Man, that diesel heater kicked up a lot more. Yep. And then they just turn around. A little micro perch. Does the diesel heater keep the windows clear? Yes, it does. It is a dry heat. So yeah, I mean, it's so awesome. I got the H calorie 8 kilowatt. It's the Toolbox Max. Oh, I just had another one come in. It's like $250, I think, but it's got everything. Thermostat, CO2 detector on it, which is really nice. Just has the little remote, so you can set it for like indoor or outdoor temperature. You could run it in like I did. One of my other videos I actually showed a little bit more about it, but yeah, it doesn't fog up the windows. I know all you see is white right there anyway, but yeah, it doesn't fog up the windows at all. But it's a dry heat. Plus, you don't get the smell or anything else of like the propane and all that other stuff that kind of gives me headaches every once in a while. I got 3 of them just staring at it. Yeah, windows all fogged up. Yeah, the propane heaters, man, I mean, they're nice, they're small, convenient and stuff. But past couple times I've actually gone out, I've went through like 2.5 to almost three tanks in a whole day. And obviously, when you run out, you run out. So, I mean, the diesel heater, this one in particular, um, 62.5 hours on high at like max power to one tank of diesel. Um, Last weekend, when I did it for the first time on my bigger shanty, um, we were out there all day, almost 11 hours, and I only used like about an eighth of the tank, roughly, and maybe about less than a quarter of my battery. And I have my 100 amp hour battery that's off of my kayak. But I just hooked that up to it, and that's basically just what runs the blower. But when it's the startup and the when you turn it off and everything is basically what uses the uh, the power off the battery. It uses more wattage on there, but just to blow the air out of it, with the fan that's on there, I mean, you could run for like 2 or 3 days or something like that on one tank. Even with a 100 amp hour battery, you can last that entire time. But I actually today was trying out my inverter box here. I actually have the solar panels on the outside right now, so it keeps me a consistent charge while I'm using my TV and stuff. So it's keeping the charge on it. So I'm really not using much of the battery. I mean, you can see the top one's only blinking right now. I mean, I've been out here since about 6:30 or so. And I mean, it's only using 35 watts right now, but I'm getting 40 coming in. How long does it take for me to get set up? Um, I mean, not long. Like this one's about 15, 20 minutes, but I mean, I don't always bring all of this stuff here. Sometimes I'll bring a smaller setup, but about 15, 20 minutes or so if I really put my mind to it. But I kind of mess around a little bit and, kind of get myself put together and figuring out where I want to go, what I want to do. But it can take a little bit longer. My other one, my bigger shanty, that XTP 850, that one takes a little bit longer. Obviously, it's a lot bigger, but it's still not that bad to set it up. I mean, me and my daughter set it up in my last video. It only took like 20 minutes or so. Got this little one here. It just keeps staring at it. Right to the left of the green there, right above my rattler. Oh, here comes another one. These little dinks. They don't want my waxy. Yeah, I love that XTP 850. That thing is so awesome. Come on, buddy. Take it. Let me catch a dink at least. Just sitting there staring at it. Sometimes I start bringing it up, and one of them, there he comes. He's starting to come up towards it. Yeah, that shanty, I think it's 78 pounds. I mean, on my Smitty sled, I have the little cargo rack on there, so I just set it up on that, pull it with the snowmobile. But my uncle and Jason, the other guy that's in the red shanty, they were out at day sale yesterday, and they actually came in with like 10 or 12 of them, some decent ones, couple 12 and 13 inchers. Jason got a pretty decent one as well too. He said it was his biggest one that he's caught this season so far. Yeah, he keeps cruising in. He's right behind the yellow thing. Right on, brother. Thank you very much. Thanks for making my live something. Yeah, I'm going to get off here too. See if I can't call some more in. Appreciate you, brother. Maybe sometime we can get out. Hit me up sometime. Talk to you later, brother. Yeah, I'm going to sign off here. My live's already going for 43 minutes, so that's going to be kind of a long one, but I was kind of hoping I could get a couple catches on here, but all I've been really seeing is a bunch of little dinks coming in here, so. But got the cameras going and all that good stuff, so if we actually get some more action, we got another little one coming in here. Little dinky. At least there's some fish over here. I'm seeing them. But anyway. But that's what we're doing. Don't forget to check out the YouTube channel. Go over there, and I should be posting the video here in the next couple of days. Like, subscribe, and share, and hit the bell. Hit the like. Helps me out a lot. See you guys.